Hi everyone, here is my cell. This is Rihanna here, and this is a bird's eye view. The yellow lining, as you can see, is the plasma membrane. The calcium walls I am using to signify how it is selectively permeable, which means it's very selective about what gets in and out of the cell. I thought the double line would be good to signify a moat. This is both protecting the cell, providing shape for the cell. It also is a communicator. So let's move into the cell, and I have chosen a blanket. This is the cytosol, and floating around the cytosol is all the organelles, which are the subunits to the cell that each perform a function. So let's move to the nucleus. The nucleus is thought of to be the control center or the brain. It holds DNA or blueprints, I guess you could say, for our bodies. And this little darker layer is the nuclear envelope. In the middle, I drew a brain to symbolize how it is the power, or the brain center, and with little DNA floating around. The nucleus also produces ribosomes. Ribosomes are these guys here. And going forward, these little paper clips are also going to signify ribosomes because they usually come in the abundance. So I have a bunch of paper clips floating around. Just to further clarify, this guy is also a ribosome, and I chose both of these to depict because I thought it would be better that way, the drawing and then the abundance of paper clips. So this guy is reading a book, as you can see. He creates proteins from the genetic material that he reads, and peptides. Which brings me to the endoplasmic reticulum that also contains ribosomes. I have chosen a road to symbolize this because one side is rough and one side is smooth, and some roads are bumpier than others. As you can see, there are some paper clips on this road. Ribosomes live on the rough side of the endoplasmic reticulum, thus making it rough. The smooth side of the endoplasmic reticulum detoxifies the cytoplasm. Okay, moving on, excuse me, to the Golgi complex. I have chosen the male center to symbolize this because he is responsible for packaging and transporting. He also finishes off the proteins and the peptides and synthesizes carbs. Around here are mailboxes, which are the storage. This guy hanging out right next to him is a lysosome. They're a specialized type of Golgi vessel, like the mailboxes. But he goes around and he is like a trash can. And that's why I have the trash can to symbolize that. He goes around cleaning up stuff with his enzymes, digestive enzymes. Someone similar to him would be a peroxisome. They look similar. I drew him green and I drew him blue. They look really similar. They perform similar functions. But the only difference really is that there's enzymes here and hydrogen peroxide for him. He comes from the Golgi complex. He comes from the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, moving on. I have the centrosols made up of microtubules, and they perform cell division, and they make sure that it's done well and proper, just done equally. Okay. Moving over to the mitochondria, thought of to be the powerhouse of the cell, performing energy. You may have more mitochondria in a cell than others, depending on what the cell needs for energy. It has little, usually like a swirly little guy. I tried to kind of depict this with the colors. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but the crystase, and another organelle that also has that is the Golgi apparatus. What these do for the mitochondria is that they increase the surface size for ATP production. So again, here's my cell. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to watching your guys's.